I know so many of you want me to start that podcast. And so to get you guys into the vibe, turn that volume up and listen in. This video is different. So if you enjoy calming conversation, slayage, and encouraging words, make sure you keep watching. And I've been looking more at my journey here on YouTube, really trying to appreciate the full extent and spectrum of my growth. And, I've been dealing with, this gloomy weather, the overcast, it's chilly, it's like dark outside. And so when the weather finally broke, the sun came out, I got excited. Now, one thing about me, I will get ready just to make myself feel good. And I loved this process. I took my time. I took this old unit from RPG hair that I got more than a year ago. I cut it, I layered it to perfection. Like when I tell you I'm taking this time to work on my skills so that I can come and give you guys even more ways to improve your techniques. I have all of the products listed below, so definitely make sure you check it out, because this is more so me like chit-chatting with you guys and again giving you sort of like that podcast feel. Now, I don't know about you, but let me know in the comments below, does the weather influence your mood? External environments are so critical. And so since we've been at home, like this is the perfect time to get into some things. So, those home projects that you've been putting off, or the way in which you want to hone your skills. Perhaps you want to, pick up a different trade, pursue different industries. You can pivot if you choose to, but also be careful in that we sometimes feel pressured to produce, to create content, to publish, to stay abreast, and to stay within, the front of our audience so they don't forget about us. And I understand the importance of staying current and managing your time, but we are in an unprecedented time for me in that I've never experienced something like this. And so dealing with, time management and, salvaging the best mental health practices possible as far as my routine and how I take care of myself, it's been even more critical. So I'm a huge advocate for self-care and just making sure that you nurture and pour into yourself, because that's so important. So definitely drop down in the comments and let me know, what are the ways in which you are taking care of yourself? Like I said, I am someone who will most definitely dedicate a good portion of the day to getting myself ultra glam. I really like this entire process. It can be tedious, it can be lengthy, but one of the things that I enjoy to no end is just working on my craft and seeing the end results, seeing the improvements, watching videos from 2012, 2013, and just seeing the growth. That's why in a year's time, I can definitely reflect and say, I've made progress. Does it have to be substantial? It doesn't. And I don't want you guys to put so much pressure on yourself that you're concerned about being results driven, getting results, seeing numbers. That's just as important. But you know what? We always treat it as if we have tomorrow. And so the importance is enjoying today, enjoying the time that you have with your family, with your loved ones. So how are you guys faring right now? Like, what is going on in your world? What is keeping you in a positive space? And if it's a bit more difficult, don't be afraid to share things that are a bit heavy. And I know sometimes people can look at a video like this, like you're doing all of this and we can't go anywhere. And I'm very creative. I am an artist at heart. And so just doing my makeup, it's very creative. It's very artistic. It's an outlet in which I can express myself. And I love the glam look. Again, it's a way that I can get content. I don't have to like inundate myself. And it's different from, content where I have a deadline, I have an obligation. And even in the creative space, I have to say, I genuinely am not a fan of deadlines. I think there's like some sort of anxiety there. So I'm going to be exploring that a little bit more and just understanding what are some of the things that, may contribute to me being completely unproductive, like just taking time to rest and getting absolutely nothing done. And sometimes that's super healthy, but again, when you're working for yourself, you have to be self-motivated, self-driven, and you have to have some structure. But I'm also accepting the fact that I don't have to have as much structure as the next person, and I'm getting way out of even thinking of comparing myself to anyone, because guess what? I am so unique, such an individual, doing things my way and in a way that is conducive to my growth. And that can lend assistance to those around. So this makeup look is super laid back, a lot more neutral, a lot less color, and just keeping the color palette toned down. I think you guys will definitely appreciate this. Now, some questions for you guys, and I hope you make it to this point in the video. What are some ways in which I can, accommodate my audience that wants to hear more of the voiceovers, that podcast feel? Do you all want me to, talk about certain topics? How can I structure this? And definitely give me as much suggestions and advice. Sometimes it takes a little bit longer for me to turn things out, like the turnover rate, because I'm so in my head, and as a creative, I keep saying creative, but when you're truly someone who is in touch with your gift, with your art, it can be a little bit overwhelming, and it's not as glamorous as people may sometimes paint it out to be. So again, this is my way of trying to meet the needs of my audience, and hopefully, the audio works. Again, I find that voiceovers are where I get the most comments from you all about just the tone and everything, and how it's very calming. So I think it's about the positioning of the mic and everything, but I am down to do this. And if this helps you guys, let me know. Perhaps I could do a little food vibe and kind of cook, if that's something that you guys are into, because I do get requests to do food videos. If you follow me on Instagram, Pink Balenciaga _ that's where a lot of different content goes down. And so I don't have similar content posted across every platform, because if you follow me on certain social media sites, you see different things, and that's very much intentional, because I appreciate those who take the time to follow me across each platform that I promote. So I'm grateful, and thank you for sticking with me. And I know I got a lot of subscribers, and I appreciate you guys coming on. And again, I'm sometimes beating myself up about consistency, but the same way I encourage you guys to rest, I like to rest too. So the holidays are coming up, and it's super exciting, but it's going to be socially distanced with C-19 and everything going on. I hope you guys are being responsible. I hope you all are keeping your health and safety at the forefront, as well as others. And we are having surges, so within the cases confirmed. So again, a little bit of negligence there. Some people are thinking that it's going away, and we're entering into flu season, so things can be exacerbated. And not to get on like a negative vibe, but like this whole C-19 has been at the center of everything, and so it's so critical and an integral part to how we'll return to normal, if at all. So again, how is everybody doing with that? I know I have nurses who follow me, and you guys touch base with me, and I commend you all. Love the work that you do, and I understand it is a risk, and I hope you all are taking care of yourselves for real. And again, I'll have all of the products listed in the description box. I know I recently uploaded a video and I used this exact same lip combination, but honestly, I had an entire look in mind. I wanted to wear this bra that I got from Savage X Fenty. I wanted to wear this robe, which I'll have linked in the description. And follow me on Like to Know It, because I drop all the gems about my fits. You guys have questions, and that's the place to go, because you could get put on game. So I was loving, the gold accents, the earrings, these hoops. If they're available, I'll definitely have them linked. And my nice little gold chains. It's such a vibe. I love it. But once I got these curls down and the look started coming together, and I just want to say I am very proud of my work and my commitment to just evolving within this whole hair realm, because I take this very seriously, and I love that, I could do crochet, I could do faux locks, I could do wigs, I could do U-part wigs, I could do clip-ins. Like literally, I'm trying to be the best that I can be, and being recognized for it doesn't hurt, even though that's not what I'm doing it for. I'm doing it because it fulfills me, and the people who want to support and back me, so that I can become even better, and they, provide that support financially, monetarily, that is always, that's a great thing, especially for Black women within this space, creating opportunities for us to thrive. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. Definitely subscribe. Let me know your thoughts on this look. Meet me in the comments section. Share this with your homeboys and your homegirls, and definitely give me feedback about your thoughts on, the audio, the podcast vibe, and which direction I should kind of go with this. I appreciate you, and I hope I see you in the next one.